Around her hair she wore a yellow ribbon, and if you asked her why the heck she wore it for that soldier who was far, far away. Far away, far away. She wore it for that soldier who was far, far away. Behind the door her daddy kept a shotgun, and if you asked him why the heck he kept it for that soldier who was far, far away. Far away, far away. He kept it for that soldier who was far, far away. Around the block she pushed a baby carriage. She pushed it for that soldier who was far, far away. Far away, far away. She pushed it for that soldier who was far, far away. Hello, neighbors. Aren't you glad we're together again? Before we get started, a couple side notes we need to get through. I'd like to thank my friends, Rob, Mark, Charisma, and Stephanie for pushing me to do these videos. It's really given me an opportunity to see some growth and of course, allows me to evolve a little bit into who and what I want to be in the quilting world. Not really quite sure what that persona is, but I figured I'd start here. I'd also like to thank my buddy Rick for my wardrobe. He's been a great influence helping me figure all that out. And of course, last but not least, I'd like to thank Carl for today's socks, which are astronauts. Thanks, Carl. In this adventure that we're having, I'd like to share stories, tutorials, tips, and of course some tools. I've also had some decorations I'm going to change, add to, take away from. Might even paint the walls and add a few extra trinkets. Now, while I was in Houston, I met some great people down there, and I'd really like to thank my friends at Handy Quilter for sending me a machine. Let's get into that. Bear with me. Of course, I like this handy dandy seatbelt cutter to use to cut into this. Definitely no shortage of shrink wrap and tape, that's for sure. Alright, looks like the best way to do this is just put it on the floor and pick it up right out of here. Alright, let's try it. Method number 2. there you have it. Handy Quilter 610 is what I'll be sewing on from here on out. Stay tuned for some videos of that, to include some wonderful tips and tricks and zoom moments with this new machine. Before I forget though, I want to show you color grabbers. I'm not endorsed by Color Grabber, however I do need to say they work. So when you wash a quilt, to make sure they do not run and bleed, make sure you throw a few of those in there in the wash. Discard them before they hit the dryer. And sometimes when you record videos, you forget to say certain things, like, I want to give this wonderful quilt away, give it a nice new home. Of course, I'm not a fan because the fabric bled, but the best thing to do with quilts you don't like is you give them away. So, if you could, please comment on this video what you would like to see for future videos. Share it to your page. Of course, like, follow, and subscribe. And the drawing for this quilt will be on Christmas Eve at noon. How about that? Anyway, happy quilting!